Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. I'm Steve Strum. On today's episode of Making a Difference, we have Teresa Miles from the Women's Center of Jacksonville. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
All right. Great to have you on here.
Thank you.
I got a chance to talk to you a little bit offset of what you do. What is the Women's Center of Jacksonville?
We are a resource for women in Northeast Florida. We are also the certified sexual assault response organization for women and men, Duval, Nassau, and Baker counties. So we serve that tri-county area. So we are the Certified Rape Recovery Program. We do forensic exams for individuals who would like to pursue justice in that regard. We have mental health services for women who are facing trauma, not just sexual assault, but generalized anxiety, depression, trauma. We also have a resiliency program that helps women really kind of find a place where they can stabilize and go about their days. We provide breast cancer support for women who are in active treatment. So we try to provide resources to women that fill gaps in the community.
So when you're talking about that, of course, a lot of people maybe not have experienced these type of scenarios or their family, but this is a situation, obviously breast cancer, we can read the stats on that all day long, but when it comes to rape recovery and those things that you're helping both men and women for, sadly, that's a lot more common than I think people maybe realize. What is the statistical probability of something like that happening for a women or a man these days?
It's 1 in 6 for women. It is 1 in 6. Reporting is 1 in 4. But if you look at it, it is truly the most underreported crime in the nation. It is a crime of isolation. So you don't often have a witness as if you knock somebody down and steal their wallet on the street. It is truly an isolated crime and one that is very difficult to prosecute. And we have amazing state attorneys, and we understand the difficulty in prosecution of sexual assault. So one of the things we do with our survivors, as we refer to them, they come in to us as victims, and we hope to help them become survivors, is to let them know that everybody has a different healing journey. So it may not be a prosecution of offender. It may just be the ability for you to heal internally and find a place that you can go to and feel protected and safe and in control.
Well, in a scenario where it's difficult to prosecute, right? Mm-hmm. So in the litigious society we live, there's a good guy, a bad guy, a right and a wrong, a person that gets it. And in the absence, it sounds like, in that person that's getting their just day in court, that prevents the other side of the healing process, which allows them to progress through to become a contributor to society. Oh, yeah. So it sounds like you guys say, okay, well, if we can have our day in court, this is great. However, that's a little more difficult than maybe it's on the surface. But then I may not have my day in court, but I do have a pathway to recover, to contribute.
Absolutely.
Now, I know we have a couple things here. We have an individual that's going to be popping up here any moment, possibly right now, that we're going to talk about on what he provides for therapy. But before certain individuals, who we're not going to name right now, comes up, let's talk about an event that you're having in August to help raise money, $250,000 of money, for those that you're trying to support through the Women's Center.
Yep, that's our Thrive 2023. It is a breakfast, and our focus is going to be on picking up the pieces after trauma. And it's interesting because trauma can be as significant as a sexual assault, or it could be generational, poverty, all of the things that kind of layer on top of one another. It could be, obviously the death of a family member or a friend. I mean, trauma has a lot of different presentations, and everyone experiences it differently. So we're hoping that in this breakfast, folks are going to walk away with some understanding of what they can do following a trauma, whether it's a large, a small, or whatever it is in their lives that they consider to be traumatic. So and it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. We hope to raise $250,000 that morning.
We will raise. You will raise.
We will.
I will try my best to be there.
Thank you.
So August 22nd, Tuesday.
August 22nd.
And where is it?
It's going to be at the Florida Blue Conference Center.
Downtown?
No, it's going to be at the Florida Blue over South Side.
South Side. Okay, so the big mega conference.
The big mega conference center.
The 22nd, Florida Blue. And as we wrap this up, is there anything we want to talk about with your service to society before we get a hero in the show?
Oh, sure. Well, one thing is I'd really encourage folks to go to our website so they can find all the information there regarding the event, regarding services that we offer, how to access services, as well as if they'd like to donate. There's opportunities there as well.
All right, so let's talk about Hero.
Hero? Are you ready to sit up and talk?
He doesn't listen to me.
You're a good boy.
Who we have here is Hero, who is a trained therapy dog.
Yes, Hero came to us in partnership with Canine for Warriors.
Awesome.
So there had been some discussion a while back about the fact that so many of our clients, they are exposed to events in their lives that create post-traumatic stress. And that is what Hero is trained for. He is a trained therapy dog.
This little guy, little 70-pound guy, is a trained dog to pick up pheromones of stress.
Absolutely, he does.
And apparently dog treats.
Yes, dog treats.
So for all of the magic of television, we're trying to have him stay still. So Hero, you are truly you are truly a hero. And we will absolutely love to see him at the breakfast on the 22nd.
Yes, he will be there.
With a QR code on his back so people can donate.
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely.
Great idea. Thank you so much for joining us. Hero, thank you for being a hero. We will make sure to hang your website on iwannabuzz.com so people can check out the video, check out the link, check out the event. And I really appreciate not just coming to the show, but what you're doing for women who voices may be not able to be heard.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us on Jacksonville Buzz. If you like us, share us. And remember, live with gratitude.